What he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Los Angeles Rams and the Houston Oilers. Here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First run now for Kyren Williams. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Here's 2nd and 3.
1918. Hampton Street, Hank Hawk 70, Hawk.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. You look at this defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener, didn't allow much of anything at all through the air, so now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 70 Lions. Ready?
Looking to throw. Felton. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Robinson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And now they'll shift things around. To throw his dart. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. So you look at this situation and the relocation. It's worked other places. You've got the 2 teams in L.A. Until recently, we had 2 out of the Bay Area. Of course, the 2 New York teams. Now 2 teams calling Houston home. And we know that they do things big here in Texas. And if these fans here are any indication, this city is ready to support a second team. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. You talk about this Rams defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Third down and 1. He's got his man London right side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's got always been messing with me. Can't take child and let me be free. Can't I take away all this pain?
79 Broncos. 70 Lions.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Throws right back to London, complete again. Touchdown, Houston. Drake London, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Oilers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And they're on the 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Felton. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Looking to throw. Felton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Ethan Evans now.
Ethan Evans in formation for the Rams.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. These guys man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. With that, he matches his receiving yards from a week ago. We still have more than a half a football to play. It's a 1st down. Here's Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. To Robinson now on 1st down. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Dart. This is caught by Robinson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Handoff now to Robinson. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second down and 4.
Ready.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know Power Rangers? Also dangerous. Y'all talk about Rangers.
19, go! 19, go!
They'll run with Robinson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's a quick throw right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Pitts from 4 yards out. And the Oilers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Oilers 14. Rams nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing to start the drive. Felton. Pass hauled in by Johnston. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Back. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Felton. Screenplay set up for Williams. Sheds him off at the 45. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Go. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun. Felton. Pass complete down in the cooler. Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Throwing, dart. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. To the air, dart. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Felton. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at the shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Past the 60. Past the 60.
Looking to throw. Felton. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rodgers. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Bates' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's Worthy to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Second down and 8. Here's Dart. Now he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Short throw caught by Pitts. Only able to gain a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And the throw's going to be caught. Yeah, he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Felton. Going down the middle, and it's complete. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
You're not. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Felton. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Right there, hurt.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
18 Cardinal. 8. No.
They give it to Williams, running right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
70 Lions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready? Panther 6, Cougar 19.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Viking 18.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 22.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. A give to Williams, running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready? Check. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. In motion left is Rodgers. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Okay, ready?
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Panther 60.
Back to throw. Felton. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Second and 11 now.
Let's go.
They're running now with Robinson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. Leads to
4th
3rd
quarter,
and
down to the
11.
final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Track 60. 18 run, 18 run.
From the gun, here's Dart. That is intercepted. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Hey, smash Broncos. Get it. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Williams is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready.
He's back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Puka Nacua from 4 yards out. And the Rams have taken a 4th-quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Breaks through the contact. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw. This is Robinson.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Well, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Here's 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Houston. What a great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Oilers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead. Sanders now to have the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
That's the score. Oilers 21, Rams 17. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 19.
Throwing to start the drive. Felton. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Johnston hauls it in. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now, he's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
On the ready.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed it, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
So you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
On the set.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This is 1st and 10. Throwing dart. Wide open receiver complete. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Got to change that dial. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final